If you're tuned in, this is your boy, Jonathan Mason, the pressure of the Twin Cities and beyond. This is the Jonathan Mason Show. Thank you for tuning in. Let's get right to it. If you're tuned in, this is your boy, Jonathan Mason, live to you at our state Minnesota Capitol. Look at it. It's Labor Day 2025. There goes the Minnesota flag. They done made it into the Somali Minnesota flag. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about it. Oh, because white folks are talking about it. But come on, come on, they can't trick us with that one. We know what y'all try to do with that one. Minnesota, we know what's going on. If you're tuned in, once again, it's your boy Labor Day. It's Labor Day week. It's up. We got a beautiful, beautiful week ahead of us. We got a lot of stuff to do. I want to talk about missing people. We obviously, everybody's seen, I posted that post yesterday about Corey Dixon in Maple Grove, who was found in a pond. I need everybody and every one of you guys to share. Let's get on the ground. Let's help our people here in the Twin Cities. I don't know what's so hard for everybody to start doing this work. I was laughing, but I'm not really joking, but I was talking to somebody. I'm actually doing the work of over 200 men by myself. 200 grown men by myself. I did the math on it. So at $150,000, $200,000, or $100,000, I should be making $4 or $5 million a year easily. I speak different than Anthony Edwards. I know he said, $1 million. Can I not worry about them kids and get them? I don't talk like Anthony Edwards. See, Anthony, I'm different. I'm a Minnesota boy. You know, you ATL, I don't know where you from. I think you're from ATL. I know a lot of stuff going down in the ATL right now. We seeing what YSL Woody's saying. Y'all crumbling. Black men, Atlanta is not you. You know, saying you gonna have to slow down on how you move, or it's gonna be tight. But do your thing, big dog. I'll circle back. But Atlanta, though, the black men, young thug, you see him, Rollo saying what he's saying. See, I got my ear to the streets. I know what's going on. I know I know who's pushing and applying pressure here in the not in the Twin Cities, in America, in the world. We know who's doing it in the world. I already know everything, every state, almost what everybody's doing. If you're probably doing something, I probably know some about you. Like in the Twin Cities, if you're kind of doing something, I might know a little something about you. Just a little. Now, a lot of these brothers, you know, I'm seeing a lot of these brothers. You know, I remember when I was out there leading the front line, I'm on the front line. You know, we got all these black brothers and they go to these galas. See, I have a problem with all these dinners and galas y'all going to. Black men, stand up. Well, Brother Mason, brother, I got a black woman. I don't give a fuck how many black women you been with. See that energy? This is how I talk to our black men. If you don't get I want to talk about basketball, sports. I don't want to talk about no rappers. Y'all talk entertainment, or you're entertainers. I'm not no entertainer. I know you're, Mason, you got your TV show. I know you got Mornings with Mason. Yeah, I got all that. It's for us to do this work. It's for us to get the things done that we need to do to make the changes here in the Twin Cities. We're not saying, wow, we don't have a free water service here in Minnesota. Well, Mason, that just costs too much. It can't possibly cost more than $500 billion that we sent to Ukraine on white on white crime, where there's 2 million Ukrainians and Russians dead. See, I'm actually intellectual, international intellectual genius on what's going on. And I'm a lot smarter than Elon Musk. I don't know if I believe that. You know, I know that he didn't make the electric car. Nikola Tesla, I know what Nikola Tesla was trying to do. Can we talk about the real Nikola Tesla? And how he generated free energy. Are you talking free energy? Oh, here Mason goes. Oh, I'm real strategic. I'm a strategist. We're not talking free water in Minnesota. You get free needles and pipes though, and call it harm reduction. What does free water do for people? Clean, healthy water. What does it do? What's the studies? Where's the studies of that? Where's the studies when I ran into this building over here? Remember when I ran over there, you guys? At the FDA building? The Minnesota FDA agriculture. Who ran over there? Jonathan Mason. What was he demanding? Well, he's been the only black man in Minnesota demanding no red 40. He was saying it before Bob Kennedy. He's been screaming and he brought his kids. They actually almost called the police on him. Mason, we don't believe that. Well, I got the video and everybody's seen it go live. This is why I love the videos. You can't tell me I didn't shut down 35W Bridge. You can't tell me I didn't make the Black Force. You can't tell me I didn't do the Mother's March. You can't tell me I didn't do the Secret March. You can't tell me I didn't shut the highways and the byways down. You can't tell me that. I got family members. I don't believe it. What the hell you don't believe, goofball? I'm talking to family members like that. I done blocked so many family. Well, Mason, ain't you biracial? So your white family, are you blocking your white family or your black family? It don't matter who I'm blocking. But I'm not going to give the white family or the black side of the family. Nobody's getting a break. My mama's not getting no break. When it comes to truth, when it comes to doing the will of the Most High. I don't care, me and my mama, when it comes to this Bible, when it comes to speaking the truth, we don't see eye to eye. I'm saying Yeshua, they still want to say Jesus. Then when I say Jesus, letter J came in 1524. They switched the name Constantine in 25. You know, in the Bible, it says his name will be called Emmanuel. Y'all calling him every name but the name that he was called. That was prophesied. So now I'm the only one saying it. I'm the only one that says, what's his name? They said it in Emmanuel. His name is Emmanuel. I don't know where y'all keep coming with Jesus, but I know where Jesus came from. Now, black folks, white folks, Americans, evangelicals, well, we don't want to believe that. Okay, so you don't want to believe that. Well, tell me what the Talmud says about Jesus. Because I know what the Quran says. The Quran says it's the Messiah, Isa. And they got the name wrong. It was prophesied Emmanuel. Yes. Are you reading what I'm reading? But your pastors and your preachers and your reverends and your bishops, wow, pass that basket one more time. See, Mason ain't gonna keep back. I'm not asking to pass the basket. I don't need gold chariots. I might. Elijah got taken up in a chariot. We have prophets like Ezekiel. See, they don't read they don't read the Bible. They don't read it. They don't believe it. These people don't believe it. They don't believe it. They don't believe it. I know they don't believe it. They don't believe it. They don't do it. They say all you got to do is believe. But in the Bible, it says faith without works is dead. So they not doing nothing. They all dead. I'm looking. All y'all dead. You're not talking. You're not living. You're not breathing. You're not up. You're not. It's not an emergency. You don't see Stevens Avenue. See, they see, but they don't see, Jonathan. What don't you get, Jonathan? They don't see. They're not superhuman like you. They don't have an empathetic heart like you. They don't want to help the homeless, they walk right past them. They don't care about the red 40 and the candy for the kids. They're not screaming free water. They didn't care about George Floyd. They didn't care about Dante Wright. They didn't care about the mothers that you marched to the Capitol. They don't care that you here screaming on Labor Day. But I care, Lord. I want to fight. I want to keep it up. I want these brothers to stand up. I don't want to, Brother Mason, nothing. It's time to go to war. It's time to do the will of the Most High. It's time to do good. What does good look like? This is some of the most boggling questions. It's some of the most boggling questions that the people come up and ask me. Mason, what is doing good? Oh yeah, well let's get these coalitions, let's get these systems built up, let's get the housing going. Let's build up these houses. You guys got construction all over. Get the construction, man. Oh, who is that? Jay Dunn. You know I reached out. Come on, Jay. I'm ready to build. Well, Mason, you got to stay focused. No, I'm not. I know what I'm talking about. How long does it need to be focused on me telling y'all to get red 40 up out our candy, and who's authorization, who's authorizing it, who's overseeing it, and saying Minnesota is, and which white coats and what pharmaceutical companies is telling you, and which food companies is saying it's okay to put red 40 in there and saying fuck them kids like we heard that trans shooter say. Is Skittles and them saying fuck them kids like that trans shooter is saying? See, I know how to create a narrative because I can see who the enemy is. You're battling with spiritual warfare. You're principalities. I know, but they use human beings who let it in. I know who it is. I see it. This is why I'm at the Capitol on Labor Day, early at 7 in the morning. This week is going to be major. We're demanding Maple Grove Police Department to do the investigation on the recording. I'm going to, along with others, are going to do the investigation work in what's needed for those who have been killed and murdered in the state of Minnesota. Police officers. I'm having a press conference. I need every single law enforcement. Dewana Witt, you got my word. I told you I'll work with you. I'm going to help you. Now, am I the police? No. I'm not running around. I'm looking for missing people. We're looking for fentanyl dealers. I'm looking for yacht dealers. I'm looking for blue dealers. I'm not looking for weed dealers. Not looking for weed dealers. Mason, you're not looking for weed. Weed's legal. Came from the planet Earth. And I really don't think mushrooms should be illegal. No. Weed and mushrooms. Medicinal. God put it on the planet. I really don't even like alcohol. You know, in Native American communities and black communities, that's called white man poison. We don't eat it, drink it. Nope. I believe it's worse than that red 40. I think alcohol is worse than that red 40. That yellow 5 and that blue 3 and that green, blue, and red and 5 and 40 and 6 and 7. I was reading it as a kid. It used to be Red Lake 40. What's Red Lake 40? Don't worry about it, Mason. None of the adults stood up. Every time I said something when I was a kid, Mason, don't worry about it. Jonathan, don't worry about it. Oh, now I'm worried about it because I got children. I'm not these same pastors and preachers and them. I'm not running around screaming, Jesus, 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 and we know his name is Emmanuel. And we know he spoke Aramaic. We know the hair was like wool. Who else got wool hair out here? We're not finna let y'all play this ball game out here in America with Egypt and the 6-point star on the back of the dollar bills, and you don't think I wasn't gonna march 40,000 people over to the Federal Reserve? I keep telling y'all, I'm an intellectual genius. I see the ball game I'm giving you guys, so this is so raw and cut. When I'm gone,
they're going to have to do studies on this. I know what I'm doing. I'm not, oh, look, come on. I know what I'm doing.
That's the Jonathan Mason Show. Like, subscribe, and share for more episodes. Thank you. You guys know I actually do this right.